Hello. We are introducing Korean cancer specialists. Dr. Junbayum Park is a surgeon fluent in English and Arabic, and he completed a course in immunology called HMX at Harvard University. We are presenting the touching story of a patient who changed his perspective on cancer. I may have despaired at first. What kind of life has she lived so far? It was shocking to me. I started my life in a hospital, majoring in surgery, and became the first attending physician to take care of a patient, and I remember that patient. The patient is a woman in her mid-40s with late-stage colorectal cancer. She was about 4th stage of the disease. Because the cancer had metastasized to her uterus or pelvis, I went in with the team that operated on this patient, did the surgery, and came to see her body. Still, I couldn't remove all the cancerous lesions, and even the parts that should be removed were not able to remove. I had no choice but to come out after undergoing such an operation, which had only about 60 to 70% completeness of the process. I cared for this patient for several weeks, and as the primary care physician, I felt that this patient's time seemed to be running out. Rather than hoping for the patient or expecting this patient's life in the future, I felt despair first. So, while in the hospital, I gave her my favorite book as a gift, so that she could be comforted by reading a book at her bedside, and the patient was discharged, and I completely forgot about her. But after about 10 or 15 years, I got a call that this patient was still alive. She was a terminal cancer patient whose surgery was not performed correctly then. After this patient was discharged from the hospital, we do not know what kind of life she lived, but she was still alive 10 years later. And she recovered from cancer, is in good health, and is living an everyday life. But this person was also looking for me. So, a fellow doctor at the hospital I was with told me that this patient is alive. Then, a few things came as a shock to me. What kind of life has this person lived so far? Did the body recover so wonderfully? Beyond surgery and chemotherapy, what is the secret to keeping this patient alive? What is the difference between this patient's life and another patient's life so that this patient could maintain a healthy life until now? As a doctor, this question opened the door to rethinking cancer and forced me to look at cancer again, beyond any statistics or predictions, and to look at an aim for cancer treatment clearly. This is my first patient story. For more cancer information, please get in touch with us at the link below.